हेलो हाय आदाब बहुत सत श्री अकाल। एक बार फिर से आ गया हूँ मैं आप लोगों के बीच, आपका हमराज आरजे अब्राहम 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज कम्युनिटी रेडियो वाणी यानी कि ज्ञान की वाणी पर। और आज जैसे कि आप लोगों का फेवरेट शो लेकर आए हैं, हम लोग आए हैं इस बार एक दूसरे वक्त पर, दूसरे टाइम पर, देरी के साथ लेकिन दुरुस्ती के साथ। कमाल की बात तो ये है कि ये आपका फेवरेट शो नो योर फैकल्टी, जिसमें हम हर बार एक स्कूल से, एक डिपार्टमेंट से, एक फैकल्टी को आप लोगों के पास बुलाते हैं, उनका तारुफ आपसे कराते हैं, इंट्रोडक्शन आपसे कराते हैं, उनके बारे में कुछ बातचीत करते हैं, वो बातें भी जानते हैं जो बातें अब तक कुछ लोगों को नहीं पता थी और स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता थी। आज एक और ऐसी एक शख्सियत है मेरे साथ, आज मैं आपका उनसे इंट्रोडक्शन कराता हूँ और उसके बाद शुरुआत करेंगे हम सवाल जवाब की उनसे, जिनका नाम है डॉक्टर श्वेता मेनन। Dr. Shweta Menon, she is assistant professor with a dental degree and a gold medal winning masters in public health. Dr. Shweta Menon, a proud alumna of JNU, holds an MPhil and PhD in social medicine and community health. Her expertise lies in community research, delving into policy implications on population health, from oral health to tobacco use in Punjab. A passionate advocate for health policy and systems research, Dr. Shweta brings an invaluable wealth of knowledge to the field at every level. So, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you? And a very warm welcome here in Nyanmani.
Thank you so much, Abhinav, and that was very gracious of you to introduce me with such a humongous, I must say, introduction. Thank you so much. I'm really humbled. Yeah.
It's actually my pleasure. बुक क्या करेंगे, बस इस बार इंट्रोडक्शन छोटा था, नेक्स्ट टाइम और बड़ा लेके आएंगे तो और अच्छे से इंट्रोडक्शन।
I hope I work to those expectations and I create a CV to be introduced like this. I think we as a faculty and researchers are evolving every day. So the part of introducing might sound very formal, but apart from it, it does give an insight into the kind of work we are doing.
Oh, that's great. That is need to stop you there because अब ये evolving वाला जो क्वेश्चन है आप ही के पास आने वाला, पहला तो वहाँ ये वाला आंसर लेता हूँ. Okay, so tell us about your journey here at D.Y. Patil University. When did you start working here, and how have you evolved as a teacher and human being?
Oh, okay. So I joined last year on 5th September. So it has been quite a experience since then. As far as my evolution as a teacher or as a person is concerned, I think I have started believing more in my work as far as public health is concerned. Why I say that, I'll get to it. I was working at a very small university earlier in Himachal. So coming from that background and then joining a small university with the kind of ho-halla which is associated with, you know how does it, like big names.
Big name.
So I was very reluctant and I somehow did start feeling that will some brand pick me up. I stayed there for 4.5 years only because then 2 years were taken by COVID, and the moment I passed out I joined the university and I also met my life partner there.
Oh, right.
Okay, so we spent whole 4 years there and we were trying to move to a metro city. So when I joined D.Y. Patil and the kind of infrastructure, facilities and the leadership especially of Dr. Nair which is being provided to us as a faculty is tremendous.
Oh yes,
the kind
definitely.
of support we are getting is tremendous, and I think I've started believing more in myself and my work. Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
is the
great.
transition. I always believed in myself, but it has increased a bit more.
Oh, definitely. It's actually upgrading yourself.
Yes.
Okay. What made you choose the field of public health? How did you prepare yourself for this since school and college days? मतलब हमेशा से plan या फिर कुछ
No,
अलग
it was
transition?
never planned. It was never planned.
Accidentally it came into you.
Yeah, as a practicing dentist and as a voracious reader, there was always this, urge and ability to look beyond the visible. As far as dentistry is concerned, we all know caries is caused by, eating too much of sugar, taking too much of sticky food, etc., etc. But there are other factors also which are at play. So while I was practicing, I was practicing in a charitable hospital. So the kind of patients I used to see and the kind of inequities even within the oral health status which I used to see and which I was not trained for as such did ring a bell. But I would say public health happened accidentally because I didn't continue in the field of dentistry, also because of the kind of, saturation it had at that time and now also, to be very frank.
Okay.
And also wanted to study something which was not directly related to medicine.
Oh, okay.
So a
this
friend
actually
of
came into
mine,
public
he
health.
was moving to New Zealand for public health and he did, did inspire me to look for public health options in India.
Okay. Dr. Veja Patil sir is an inspiration for all of us. How has he motivated you?
Okay, so the moment I walked in, when I joined, what I could see was that we have brought the outside in the terms of greenery, plants.
Okay, yes.
But as much as I have heard Dr. Patil talk, I've never met him personally, but in all the various functions or meetings, I think he stresses a lot on the holistic development of the students. As much serious as he is to elevate the standard of the university by providing best of the education through the best of the faculty which they have hired and through the best of the management which we are getting, he believes in holistic development, where he does talk about sports, where he does talk about music, where he does talk about overall development. So as a leader, that is very, very important, because when we talk about health and public health, we talk about holism in health. So it kind of sinks in with how I view life as and how we view life as public health practitioners.
Okay, nice. अब कुछ सवाल मैं जो पूछूंगा वो आपकी फील्ड से ज़्यादा पूछूंगा. So apart from that these questions are here. What are some of the key challenges that public health professionals face in ensuring the well-being of communities?
When we talk about health, there are many regional differences in various public health issues.
Okay.
And in organizing and providing public health, keeping these regional differences into mind is very, very important. So there are solutions which might be present at the global level, but when we talk about the local, we have to tailor those solutions.
Okay.
So as public health people, we should be very, very mindful of the fact that what works in Maharashtra might not work in Punjab. Okay.
And it might not work in the UP
exactly.
or in Bihar. Yes.
And another very important aspect is engaging with the community, making them a part of the process at every stage, which is not only of me including them in my public health practices through various programs which the state is running, but also making them a part of the process of the policy.
Yes.
That is very important, but that is very challenging.
Challenging also.
Yes.
At the same time. Okay. Mental health is gaining more attention as an essential aspect of overall well-being. How does public health contribute to mental health awareness and support?
As far as mental health is concerned, we do have various programs which are running. National Mental Health Program at the national level, then we have District Mental Health Program. Public health works in collaboration with the civil society organizations. Public health works in collaboration with the, state. Public health works in collaboration with various policy makers to bring to table what suits a larger population, taking into consideration the diversities I already spoke about.
Okay.
So if we talk about mental health, there are various variations which are present across the gender, which are present across the social spectrum, which are present across all the, when we look at mental health largely from social determinants framework. So we as public health practitioners not only help in policy formulation, not only help in providing awareness to the population as such, but we also, make it a process of stakeholders engagement, where all the stakeholders come together and provide very practical and feasible solutions.
Okay. The next question is that the emergencies like natural disasters or disease outbreaks can strain public health systems. How do organizations prepare for and respond to such challenges?
It is very, very important that we build capacities to, effectively anticipate the risks. Okay. Anticipate means thinking in advance. Okay.
Yes.
To respond to it and to recover from the impacts of these health emergencies or disasters.
Yes.
So for that, it is very important that we prepare and train the workforce as well as communities. And we build health systems which are very resilient and responsive to such disasters. By resilience, I mean that the health system should be able to absorb those shocks and bounce back.
Oh, definitely. Yes,
okay.
yes.
And provide,
even actually you are managing at the same time.
Yes, and of course leadership, planning and execution is an important component throughout.
Okay. So, अब कुछ सवाल इसके अलावा मैं आपसे और भी पूछता हूँ, वो कॉलेज से लेके होंगे, आपसे भी रिलेटेड होंगे, बट यस डेफिनेटली व्हाट मेक्स आवर इंस्टीट्यूशन यूनिक, ऑफ कोर्स द फैकल्टी लाइक अस डेफिनेटली, बट व्हाट अबाउट द फैक्टर्स सच एज इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, कैफेटेरिया, लैब एंड रिसर्च फैसिलिटीज, द वैराइड कोर्सेज एंड द जनरल एनवायरनमेंट ऑफ लर्निंग एंड फन एंड लिटिल अर्न.
I think you've answered half of the question yourself. Okay. I think what makes us unique is the focus, which is of course on excellence when we say faculty, and taking students and training them in those capacities, but also the uniqueness of looking at all the perspectives of development, be it in faculty, be it in students,
Yes,
be it in another staff members, and working in collaboration with each other.
Overall
so
development.
the overall development is very important for the success of any institute. When the leadership is so motivating, so that it trickles down to somebody at the bottom, that is very, very important. When there is a sense of ownership. There is a sense of ownership where you see leaders at various positions across the university. By leaders, I do not only mean the leaders at the top position, through various deans and HOIs. The sense of ownership where we think and believe that this is not only our institute, but this is our home. And we have to work and strive every day for its betterment. So that kind of passion, I must say, is something which I might have missed or not seen anywhere I have worked till now. So that sense of ownership which I see across different disciplines and departments is very important.
Oh yes, nicely explained. Okay, what is the greatest lesson you got from your students?
Students teach you many lessons every day.
But at the same time, actually, we are not only teaching them, we are also learning from them.
Exactly, it's a two-way process.
Yes.
It's a two-way process. Teaching is never a one-way process.
Oh, yes.
If teaching is one-way process, it speaks volumes about the hierarchy and the powerlessness and the power which is involved. So my students have of course taught me to be more patient, but the kind of engagement they have on social media to stay relevant. So they have taught me how to stay relevant in my public health profession and atmosphere,
yes.
through various means.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've learned how to stay relevant.
Okay. If you would have not be a professor, you would be
an RJ.
I don't know, especially Abardhan. Now this time you are telling me that.
Yes, I would have. You know how conventional education system works in India. I have been reading. I think when I was in 6th or 7th standard, I used to read a lot of literature, English literature books and novels, which were very, very much in alignment on my age at that level. Then I moved into dentistry. I didn't stop reading across different disciplines, and I always visualized myself either being a video jockey or a radio jockey. And I did host quite few programs when I was in college, like not a lot of them to boast of, but like basics, and they were good. So I always wanted that somehow, somewhere, through some lateral entry, I should move into these spaces in near future. Maybe when I am 50, maybe when I am 40, I don't know.
Definitely would love to invite you here, and we will do the interactive session with you, especially with your show.
Yes,
now
thank
this
you
time
so
with the
much.
community radio.
Thank you so much.
Would love to listen to you then.
Thank you.
इस बार आपका जो show आएगा. Okay. So what do you do in your free time? I don't know actually if you are actually talking about the urging now, because maybe you should have been do the practice about that in your home. What do you do in your free time? How do you juggle your hobbies with your career?
I read.
Okay.
I read.
Then
I like to read. Yeah, I read, and I seriously consider that for me to stay sane in this competitive world, that is my moment. Those are my moments of relaxation. So I think we all can find half an hour, 1 hour.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, to
because for me it's the music or the meditations or the movies. For me is that. So keeping you sane.
Sometimes I do indulge in binge watching and all that. But I do like to read good
definitely
books.
We'll actually like to express what you are watching nowadays. But okay, that is a general question for the public health. What are the career opportunities for students of public health?
Public health is a very, very vast field. And the kind of students which come to public health are from varied backgrounds. So the kind of training which we as a school provide, or per se any public health school provides, prepares them to work in varied areas of, they can enter the state government in various capacities such as project managers, program managers, epidemiologists. They can work in national and international civil society organizations. They can go into the field of data and work as biostatisticians. They can go into the field of administration and work as administrators.
Okay, good.
They can also venture into the field of policy and maybe in near future work as policy analysts. So there are ample number of options available. Yeah.
Okay. So now we are moving forward for our famous rapid fire round for the faculty. I think you're ready for that. So, and you can give all the answers and try to do that.
Yeah, I try.
But I know actually you will give that. Okay. Okay. So though I think you're ready. The best advice you got in your career?
Quality is better than quantity.
I agree. The happiest moment of your life?
There are many small moments which give me happiness, but I don't think I can.
Okay, remember one of those actually the overall life you can collect it. There are thousands of them.
Yeah, I can reduce it to a single moment.
Okay. The saddest moment of your life?
I lost a very young cousin when he was 22 years.
Oh,
so it was really sad.
sorry for that. The challenging moment of your life?
When I had to, like me and my partner, my husband had to take a decision of him moving to study further and me moving to Navi Mumbai, like staying away from my partner for.
Oh like, yes, that is like that. Okay. Which actor is your favorite?
I like Pankaj Tripathi.
Okay, nice. Favorite book?
The Becoming by Michelle Obama.
Okay, Michelle Obama. Okay. Favorite movie?
There are many, but I like that old movie. चुपके चुपके
ऋषिकेश मुखर्जी.
I love that. Yeah.
उनके कमाल की बात ये थी कि वो इस तरह के डायरेक्टर थे जो आजकल सिर्फ एक डायरेक्टर राजकुमार हिरानी फॉलो करते हैं बीच में. He is giving you the message in the entertaining style.
Yeah, exactly. So
infotainment.
So I love that movie.
Okay. Your favorite holiday destination?
I'm not traveled too much, and I mostly traveled in India. I liked Goa a lot.
Great. Okay. Favorite food?
I'm a Punjabi. I like paranthas, but I do
guess
love.
It actually. With the name, I guess it.
But
I wanted to ask.
But having said that, I do love South Indian cuisine.
Dahi parothe also.
Yeah.
लस्सी बहुत दिनों से मैंने मिस की है. Okay. So your favorite movie, you told me about that definitely. So now the insights of your life rapid fire के just बाद हम लोग आते हैं अब इस पर. An idea that changed your life?
Never stop believing in your capacities and capabilities.
Great, nice. How success has changed you? Or do you think that I'm so much successful?
No. I don't think, because even if I am so-called successful one day, first I don't know what is the definition of success. But if at all there is some success associated with my journey, it has made me more grounded and full of gratitude every day.
Okay, great. That is a tricky one now. Best role of your life: mother, wife, daughter, teacher.
It's difficult to choose because I'm not a mother, Abhi.
Okay.
So I think I have played all the roles really well, and I think you should be asking the other party the question.
Oh, definitely. वहाँ पर तो मेरे पास हमेशा एक ही आंसर आता है. You won't believe कि मुश्किल से 1-2% में ऐसा है. If actually I ask the same question with the other gender, okay, so it would be like that: the father and husband and son and the teacher. And answer always would be the father and teacher. Or maybe the son. Never they say the husband. Then I say them, I know. Perfect husband जैसा कुछ भी thought ही नहीं होता है कभी.
नहीं, perfect.
But actually I find out.
Yeah, that's a fun way. But we don't need to go into the details of how genders are.
But we should definitely encourage them. Even I am the perfect husband thing.
Yeah, husbands can. There's nobody is perfect. Yeah.
We are only just trying to be full. Yes, definitely. Yeah. So there is also another question. Okay, do you cry sometimes?
Yes.
Okay, a lot.
It's good to cry. Yeah.
Definitely, I love it.
I cry watching films. I cry watching reading. I cry reading something which is very sensitive. It's good to cry. Yeah.
It gives you the catharsis.
Yeah. Exactly.
It is actually purifying you.
Yeah, you should not bottle up your emotions.
Sure. Any message I will take later, but now this or that round, I think you're ready for that. Okay. So I'm giving you the options: veg or non-veg.
Veg. I'm a vegetarian. So there is no option.
Punjabi actually I'm confused. Punjabi में ये भी है ना एक अलग. समार पे veg and समार non-veg. Okay, tea or coffee?
Tea.
Okay, gym or yoga?
Gym.
Early riser or night owl?
Early riser.
Okay, emotional or practical?
Emotional.
You look like actually practical. Okay, books or Kindle?
Books any day.
The aroma of the pages, yes,
Yeah,
definitely. Mountains or beaches?
Mountains,
Okay, religious or spiritual?
spiritual,
Okay, library or classroom?
classroom,
Okay, Amazon Prime or Netflix?
Netflix,
Okay, so okay, for now you're for binge watch. Game of Thrones or House
Game
of
of
Cards?
Thrones.
Okay, actually she have seen that,
Yeah.
especially not the House of Cards. In the end, any message you want to convey to anyone? And when I'm saying anyone, it's like a living or dead. I actually compile it in the whole of the universe.
Okay, anyone, might be personal,
Anyone.
might be professional. Okay.
Yes.
I just want to tell everybody that there is no substitute to hard works. There is no substitute to hard work, and there are no shortcuts in life. So if you want to achieve something, you have to work hard and be very honest about it. And please do not chop off someone else's head to look taller. So it's,
Oh, yes.
if you rise up, you take people up. You pull them up.
That I believe.
You
always.
don't demean people. It's very, very, very important to be a good human being. I don't know what is the definition of a good human being. It can be very relative, but it's very important to be a good human being.
ओ यस डेफिनेटली. तो आज ही हमारे साथ डॉक्टर श्वेता मेनन, जिससे हमने काफ़ी ज़्यादा बातें की, और डेफिनेटली अब हम उन लोगों को ज़रूर इनवाइट करेंगे साथ में लॉयर डिपार्टमेंट में, और उनका एक नया शो भी आने वाला है, तो डेफिनेटली हम लोग उनके साथ शो पे इंटरेक्शन करेंगे. वी लव टू सी यू देयर, एंड थैंक यू सो मच एक्चुअली केम.
Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you so much for having me.
No,
Thank you.
welcome.